What's up, y'all? This your boy Said. Let's talk. So, I was watching one of the political shows last night, and they was talking about raising the federal minimum wage to $15, right? I think that's great. I think that's all well and good. That's going to help out a lot of people. A lot of people. It's going to help a lot, right? But I was wondering one thing: for the people that make $15 already, right? $15 already, you bust your butt to get to $15 or past or whatever, right? Are those people going to get a raise as well? And before anybody start tripping, just listen at what I'm saying. Just listen at what I'm saying, right? Just hear me out. So let's say a person been working for, I don't know, whatever. They started at 750 and they bust their butt, for I don't know how long it might take you to get to $15. Let's say 10 years, right? Let's just say, I don't know. Hopefully it won't take you that long, but let's just say 10 years, right? You've been busting your butt from 750 minimum wage to $15, right? Okay, cool. And you good, and you're doing your thing and you making it work, right? Okay, cool. Now, all of a sudden, you hear that the new minimum wage is going to be your current wage, right? Your current wage. Now, you're happy for the people who coming in who's able to make $15 minimum wage. But what about you who've been busting your butt all these years to get to $15, right? Should you get a raise as well? You know what I'm saying? Should you get a raise as well? Do you deserve one? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that play out? Is that in the books? Are they talking about that? Are they discussing that too? Because I was listening to everything that they were saying, right? All the pros, all the cons, and all that other stuff like that, which I don't think it'd be any cons in my opinion. That was just like the pushback from the businesses and stuff who will have to pay out this money and stuff like that. So yeah, of course they're gonna have plenty cons for it, whatever. But like I said, for the person who's making the $15 already, they're making the 15 already, and now the minimum wage is 15. Should they get a raise? Should they get an increase? And if so, how much should they get? You see what I'm saying? So should they get from 750 to 15, which is another 750? So should that be their new wage because that was the range that they had to work themselves up from 750 to 15, right? That's another $7.50. Okay. So if the new minimum wage is $15, but I'm already at 15, should I get $7.50 added on to my $15 wage already? I'm just saying, I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna say it's not fair because it's a whole lot more people that make under $15 than over. Okay, we know that. We get that, right? And those people definitely need help. Absolutely, I agree with that. Absolutely. I'm not this is not an argument saying that they should stay at 750. This is a question. This is a question of for those people who already make $15. And I ain't saying above $15. I'm saying for those people who make right at $15 an hour already. How should they feel about this? You know what I'm saying? On one hand, they're going to be happy because everybody who's coming behind them, brothers, cousins, kids, whatever, they're going to start out at a halfway decent rate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? They're going to start at a decent place and work from there. That's good. But what about that particular person who worked 10 years already? And now they at $15. Now they assistant manager or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure. But you get what I'm saying. So how should they feel about it? And if they say anything, are people going to call them haters and, all that other kind of stuff, right? Because nobody is talking about that. Nobody is really even making mentions of that, as I'm watching these shows. And I'm watching, most of it. So you can say in its entirety, I guess. But none of them are talking about that. They're not talking about the people who already make $15. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's a lot. That's the big blow to swallow, man. Pause. But y'all know what I'm saying. Man, that's a lot. That hit different for real because people been busting their butt trying to make, trying to make this money, do it the right way and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden they just up the minimum wage to $15. Now, let me say this though, because that brings out another argument. If they do raise the minimum wage, should it be $15? Where did this $15 come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, How did they pick 15? They could have picked any number. Where did the $15 mark come from? Is that the national average of what people need to make just on average, you know what I'm saying, to survive? You see what I'm saying? That was an argument that was brought out last night, you know, during the thing that, and let me say this, it didn't originally air last night. It was a rerun. You know what I'm saying? It was a rerun that I watched. Okay, so let me just say that. But that was one of the arguments that was brought out. That was definitely one of them. I mean, overall, you know, it was a decent topic, which is, I think, why I stayed and watched, you know what I'm saying, watched most of it, all of it, excuse me. But I think they did not bring out a lot of points that most people would be interested in knowing, you know what I'm saying, how they're going to address that. And they kind of just went around it and stuff like that, or didn't even talk about it at all. At all. But I do think that just the idea, just the fact that they are willing to raise the minimum wage, that's a good conversation in itself. That's a good idea just to have, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It's about time. We should have been did this, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Absolutely. And let me say this for the record, I think $15 is cool. You know what I'm saying? I think they should raise it to 15. But like one of the people brought up last night, 12, you know what I'm saying, 10, because we know a lot of factory places and stuff start at 10. You know, I think Walmart nationally starts at 11 and some change. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So raising it to 10 was an idea of one of the people across the board, everywhere, you know, so that way 750 is eliminated and that would start at 10. Okay, cool. Actually, now that I'm talking about Walmart, that I mentioned Walmart actually just did that. They just actually passed it to where it is $15, even though you'll come in the door. What they said you'll come in the door at 11:35, 45, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But they will eventually push you up. You know what I'm saying? Accelerate up to $15. And this was something that was just signed last week, because I read it on the stock report that Robinhood put out. They was talking about it. So that's why I read it at. So if anybody have Robinhood, you can go on your Robinhood Snacks, which is like the little journal thing that they put out for all the stocks, and you can read it on that. But anyway, I think it's a good idea. I think $15 is a good number. A lot of these companies just don't want to pay it just because they feel like they're going to be losing profits. But if you're a company like, you know, Walmart or something like that, where you're making trillions with a T, like they did last year, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt. And actually, the headline read, Walmart raises minimum wage for 425,000 employees. So if you need to find it, that was the headline. Walmart raises minimum wage for 425,000 employees. Just in case anybody want to fact check what I'm saying, go check it out. Yep. So anyway, y'all, getting back to it. That's it, y'all. That's it. I'm out of time. Till the next time, I'm screaming, let's talk. Peace.